I guess it's time to start back up. Everybody weathered the storm, everybody dry. Anybody get soaked? I know some of the folks up here in their suits and many of you out there did get a little bit wet, but we appreciate you sticking it out and staying with us. I'm going to be relatively short. What I think is it's really important that here we all are standing right where Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University is going to have its very first on-campus fraternity house, Delta Chi. We're here where that is right now. It's so great to be part of that. The idea of starting a fraternity on campus really started many years ago. You may have seen a little article in the paper today. They mentioned about 15 years, but it was actually longer than that. I counted the years. I counted it a different way. It was actually 3 university presidents ago where talk of bringing the Delta Chi on campus began. That was with President Sliwa, and then George Ebbs discussed it, and then now it's happening under our current president, Dr. John Johnson. So that's probably about 18 years where they started talking about that. There was a twofold idea for wanting to bring Delta Chi on campus and any external fraternities that we have that aren't located on part of the university property. One of it was just to bring the fraternities closer proximity to school, maybe a safer location for the new students that are not used to being at home, away from home and alone on their own, and spending less time traveling back and forth so they could spend, and I'm sure Dr. Johnson will like to hear this, spend more time doing their studies instead of commuting back and forth to campus. But there was another, and what he thought, what we all thought over time was a more important reason to bring the fraternities on campus, and that's to almost complete a total university experience for the students in here. It was just a technical school. It was a place you came for your flight ratings. It was a place you did get your first degree certificates, but it didn't have all the stuff with big colleges, with football teams, all of the true college experience. It was great at what it did, but it just, kids were leaving, young men and young ladies were leaving without that kind of experience. First, it was expanding the facilities we have. We have everything from chapels to health workout facilities on campus. Then expand the sporting teams and the experience of a real, not just technical school, but a true university type experience. The final complement of that would be bringing fraternities on campus. Now, not every member of the university, every student is going to be in a fraternity, but it would still enhance their life. It wasn't just for Delta Chi, and it wasn't just for Greek life and other fraternities, but having fraternities on campus with their competitive events that they run on campus, the contests, some of the crazy things that they do, painting the Spirit Rock on campus, there would be much more of that. So all students that are attending this university would have more of a true university type experience. Between expanding the sports programs that we have, maybe we'll get football someday. We'll have to talk to Dr. Johnson about that. Maybe not, but everything we're doing here is at the top level of all the universities in the country. So they're doing what they do well. And this was the final part of that, to give a true university experience. Again, not to just the Greek members, the fraternity members, sorority members, but to all of the students on campus. Now, as we were looking for a location close to school, actually, our friend Councilwoman Joey Alexander was instrumental. Very limited space on campus. The school was almost totally built out, and that's why for all of those years there was no place to put a fraternity or additional building space on campus. But she was instrumental in helping find additional county land, much needed for university expansion. She was a big help to the university to get more land to expand their campus and then allow the fraternity right on campus. So we thank Joey very much for that. So it was extreme. She's not just here because county. She was here because this is allowed to happen because of what she's done helping the university find more space. Now, fellow Delta Chi brother, Congressman John Micah, he, again, is our representative for this area, and he does a lot for the university, but he's here also because he was a very important part of helping encourage, as a Delta Chi, but also a good businessman, knowing what it takes to make universities run. He's helped bring Fraternity House on campus to the university that he attended when he was an undergrad. So he totally understands the impact that we can have to the entire student body. And so he lent his support to encourage the whole university administration to support us in getting this done, and that's why it is underway. As I said, this started 3 presidents ago, and though there are many others who will help by providing their knowledge, their skills, their support to make this happen today, we'd like to thank President John Johnson, who undertook the project. It's under his watch as the current president of the university, and without his say-so, we could not be doing this, and we'd like to thank him very much for that.